Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and most importantly to my new ride. So this is a pre-owned 2018 BMW X3 G01 that I just got recently, and I am so impressed with what this car is able to offer except for its limited iDrive infotainment system. Now don't get me wrong here, I love iDrive on BMWs. They have nice graphics and smooth transitions, but for this particular model I just don't like that it only supports wireless Apple CarPlay. Now you guys have seen my videos that I've reviewed several CarPlay Android boxes out there, and they only work with wired CarPlay connections, so which means I wouldn't be able to expand the features of this infotainment system with a regular wired CarPlay Android box. This is the reason why I asked MMB for this one here. Now look at this, it has this signature BMW M accents here. This is actually a wireless Android box that is specifically made for BMW. So let's check out what this Android box is all about, and I'm going to show you all the features that you will get out of this box without retrofitting your BMW's iDrive system should it support wireless Apple CarPlay. Now, as you can see, the MMB box for BMW looks just like any other regular CarPlay Android boxes in the market. It is small, lightweight, and doesn't take up a lot of space inside your car, and it only requires one USB-C cable to power it up. Now, on the back here, you get a flap that has the SD card slot as well as the SIM card slot. Now, one thing that I really like about this box here is that it uses a nano SIM card. It doesn't require any adapter that you might mess up with. Now, one thing when you use this MMB box with your BMW's iDrive system is that you will not be able to use the Wi-Fi connection of this box to go online, which is why you get a 4G SIM card slot right behind here, because the Wi-Fi connection is already reserved for your iDrive operating system. So make sure you get a 4G SIM card to go online if you want to use the MMB box for BMW. Now, it is really easy to power up the MMB box for BMW, and all you need to do is to just connect the provided USB A to C cable onto your BMW's USB port right here. And once it's powered up, this is the light that it will be showing right here. Now you gotta wait until this blue light starts flashing and you can set it up on your iDrive system. So all we need to do is to head on to My Vehicle, iDrive Settings, Mobile Devices. Now make sure any existing iPhones are disconnected from your iDrive system, otherwise the connection will not work. So I'm going to connect a new device right now, Apple CarPlay, and press on confirm, and we are just going to let the MMB box connect to our iDrive system automatically. Now it is all very straightforward. All you need to do is just give it a little bit of patience, give it a tap, and look at this, it will initiate a pairing process with your iDrive system, and press on OK and checking a passkey, and you're just going to give it a bit of tap. Now this is an instruction that I have tested out myself, and once the passkey and everything is all confirmed, you should get into the MMB box interface really easily. Alright, so there you go. It is connecting to Apple CarPlay right now. The passkey has been authenticated. Boom, there you go. This is how the MMB box looks like. Very heroic, cinematic kind of intro splash screen. Alright, so this is how the MMB box user interface looks like on my BMW iDrive system. So you get 4 big buttons here to access to Chrome, Netflix, TikTok, and Google Assistant, and you get 5 customizable shortcut keys right at the bottom here if you want to do that. And as you can see, I've got my 4G SIM card right inside here. Now let's just try out some apps that we usually use here. So let's go over to Netflix, because this is probably the #1 app that you'll want to use when you use the MMB box. All right, so Netflix works really well here. This is how it looks like, and if I just swipe down, now notice that there is actually a little bit of lag going on here, and that is totally normal because you are running on Wi-Fi connectivity. So there's definitely going to be a bit of lag going on here. So you got to be really patient with the MMB box here. But I have to say that it still works really well in my case. So let's just simply just tap a movie here that I don't usually watch. Now this is how it looks like. Now notice that this is not Widevine L1 certified, so you're not getting any HD quality video here, but really we don't really need that in cars. So let's just press play and give it a bit of time. right? Look at it. It actually covers the screen really well, like onto this part. So yeah, this is how Netflix works on your BMW iDrive if you have the MMB box connected, okay? Let's just pause and go to the home screen. So this is how you get back to the home screen. There's a small navigation button here that you get back to the home screen. Now you can use your rotating wheel here to get to other settings as well if you want to. This is how it looks like. So you can still select other apps by just doing this if you don't want to use the touchscreen on your BMW iDrive system in case that is too distracting. So the good thing about using this is that if sometimes you want to bring your family along and you just want to entertain with some movies, the default BMW iDrive system will not let you watch any videos while you drive, but when you connect the MMB box and when you start driving, it will not have that drive safe message at all, okay? So you get some other things such as Google Maps. So let's just head on over here to show you how Google Maps looks like. There we go. All right, takes some time to load, but yeah, this is how the Google Maps look like on the MMB box. And you might be wondering how you can connect your smartphone. It is actually pretty simple. All you need to do is to head on to phone right here. Now, in this interface here, you can actually pair your phone if you want to. Like for instance, I've already paired my iPhone 15 Pro Max onto the MMB box. So whenever any phone call comes into my phone, I can answer directly from my MMB box and speak through my BMW's microphone, and it works perfectly, right? So you don't need to worry about losing your phone functionality once you connect the MMB box. So yeah, overall, this is how the MMB box looks like on the BMW iDrive system. So over this past 2 months, I've really enjoyed using the MMB box for BMW on my BMW X3. Though the only bummer that I have here is that I always need to have a 4G SIM card inside this box here in order to gain online access. And there's just no way to get another Wi-Fi connection to connect to my hotspot, for instance, which I wish MMB would have installed another Wi-Fi card just for that, but still it is not possible right here. But this is it. That's just the only limitation that I have with this box right here. Overall, it is a really good product, and it is more affordable as compared to retrofitting an Android player inside your car, because retrofitting one would have cost at least $500 to $600 US, and in Malaysia's case that would be around 2.4 to 2.5k, and this box here costs just $319 US, which is around 1,500 ringgit including shipping. So yep, I recommend getting the MMB box for BMW if you have a BMW that has an iDrive system that only supports wireless Apple CarPlay and you want to expand the features of your BMW iDrive infotainment system. So I've left a link down below, so definitely go check them out in the link in the description. All right, so that's pretty much all my thoughts on the MMB box for BMW. Let me know yours in the comments down below, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos coming right up, and I'll see you in the next one.